Now we're going to continue our virtual Eid traveling. Now, a bit more further than Europe. We went to Europe, to Poland, and now we move to the other continent, to Africa, to Kenya, when we already have His Excellency Mohamad Hery Saripudin, Indonesian ambassador for Kenya, accredited to Uganda, Democratic Republic of Congo, Somalia, and permanent representative for UNEP and UN Habitat.
Yes, good afternoon, Your Excellency. How are you and how is the Eid in Nairobi, Kenya?
Oh, we have
wow,
we have a community
Happy
My kids are here. So I'm the most fortunate person because this is the first time I celebrate Eid with all the families. And of course, we are glad that we already celebrate yesterday.
Oh,
in
yesterday,
Nairobi.
I see. And we want to know, because you are now reunited with your family, if I'm not mistaken. I want to know your family's tradition before we go on to another thing.
Yes.
The family tradition, of course, every that celebrate the Eid, we normally like showering our bless, by showering the small monies, small notes. That's a tradition.
Let me be your additional son in that case.
Would you like to adopt 3 new children?
All right. Then how is it in Kenya? Let's say, I don't know, because in some of African countries, I suppose that most people are Muslims, but also some other part of Africa they're not. But how is it in Kenya? Is it like a big Muslim community there?
Well, since in Kenya the Muslim communities as the minority, only 10 to 12%, we celebrate in the mosque for Taraweh, and also luckily under the new administrations of President Ruto right now, it is the first time in Kenyan history they invite the state iftar dinner for the last Ramadan, and they invite all the the ambassadors from brotherly Muslim countries, and then the chairman of representative of Muslim communities, and that's so much we really appreciate for the government, because although we are in Islam is minority, but they are accommodated by the government.
I see.
Wow.
I see. And now we want to ask, a few of your children look familiar to us. Can you explain? And are they involved in entertainment industry?
Okay, can you introduce us with your family member?
Introduce us to your family members.
Sure, there's my wife, Zulfa, and then my first child, my son, Faiz, and then my second, the daughters, Fatia, Cia, and then Faradina, and then the youngest is Farisha, and everybody's in here.
Wow.
Yeah, your kids on your left side was a part of
a band
club, right?
Yeah. You guys performed here.
You guys performed here. That's why you look familiar.
Like we've seen them before.
We've seen them before. But we also want to know, how is it the embassy in the embassy yesterday with the celebration? Because from other embassies we heard about them having some celebrations in the residence and so on and so forth. But how is it in Nairobi?
In Nairobi, since for the last 2 years, we didn't organize the Eid al-Fitr openly. So the Indonesian diaspora members are longing to have. So I invite all the Indonesian communities in person, physically, and also I invite the ambassadors from Muslim countries, and after that we also doing the Zoom meeting because we cover also, as you mentioned, 3 countries like Somali, Uganda, and also Democratic Republic of the Congo. So I just addressed them just to give an encourage, and then just let's celebrate together. Although basically we were not there.
Right. Now, Your Excellency.
And we also.
Please.
We also hold the Eid al-Fitr praying at our residence.
I see.
That's some of the communities.
Getting together. That's really nice to have that sense of community, Your Excellency. And now you also mentioned before that this is the first time you get together with your family again after so long. So obviously it's because of the pandemic. Would you say that in Nairobi itself, there is a big difference during the pandemic and now? Has it been back to the pre-pandemic vibes, would you say?
Yes, but the vibe is already there. I mean that is a kind of, like pre-COVID pandemic. And even until we hold the celebration start from 6:30 in the morning, and they don't want to leave the residence until 2 o'clock. So it's almost the whole day.
Wow, full day.
And also probably we suppose that you also have some traditional Indonesian food, like the traditional Eid food.
Yeah.
I want to know as well.
Yep.
What is the food? Because we went just now. We went to Poland. We went to Kuwait, and we want to know if you have the must-have item of Indonesian food during the Eid celebration.
Yes, besides lontong sayur, we
course.
also have the empal gentong. And durian gluten rice, ketan durian.
Oh, Hans is really having a hard time not to drool right now. You love it. I mean,
how could you have ketan durian and empal gentong in Lebaran? I want to go there.
I know, maybe we should. Can we visit you next year for Eid?
Than
Let's
Lebaran
go to
here,
Kenya.
right? Ketan durian.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, if there's any substitution, let's say, probably some of the items that you could not find there in Nairobi, is there any substitution for those?
Or maybe is Kenyan food similar to Indonesian?
Yeah.
But fortunately, all my children that I come to Jakarta and I'm from Jakarta, and my wife have a wishing list. Everything here, including the layer cakes, and then palm sugar, Surabaya lapis legit, everything.
Okay, and Your Excellency, I mean, it's really exciting. I think we might just go to Kenya for Eid next year.
We have lots of appointments already. We have to go to Kuwait.
Yes.
We have to go to Warsaw, and now we have to go to Nairobi.
We have to go to Kenya. We have to go to Nairobi. And what should we do in Nairobi? What do you recommend?
Let's say we want to go to Nairobi. What should we do?
Well, we just got home from a safari earlier today. We saw lions, we saw a lion eat a buffalo, so that was intense. There's a lot of things to do here, a lot of nature-related stuff, but there's also just a very nice place. We thought it would be hot, but it's actually very chilly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's actually cool. The weather is nice. So
Nature.
The thing that I want to see the most when I go to safari, I want to see gazelle. Gazelle.
Can we make that happen, guys?
Are you so gazelle?
Yeah.
I might I might just befriend you at the moment just to get the picture of gazelle.
Don't you want to see hippo? like up close in the river of Kenya.
I saw hippo. I want to see
What is that?
gazelle.
It's on his list. We'll make it happen.
Yes.
You guys will be seeing you in Nairobi, Kenya
Yes.
next year for Eid. How about that? We can do a safari trip together.
Yes.
Please do. Your Excellency and the family, thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much, Your Excellency.
so much.
Thank
you so much, everyone.
We hope nothing but a beautiful and blessed Eid for all of you
Yep.
there
Yes.
as a family, and also to the Indonesian community in Nairobi.